This is the Thrive Planner, and this is the front page. And here it has a quote from Philippians 4:8. For the rest, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever modest, whatsoever just, whatsoever holy, whatsoever lovely, whatsoever of good fame, if there be any virtue or praise of discipline, think of these things. It has Thrive, thoughts, health, relationships, interior life, virtues, education. Because the Thrive model is really a holistic, integrated model that helps people live out a joyful and fulfilling life, well, from the perspective of the faith, the Catholic faith. So this just talks a bit more about Thrive. This talks about the Align with God's Design model, which is a framework I designed to help people align with God's design and live out their God-given mission. This just shows different tips for being the best version of yourself. And these are journal prompts that you can journal on in a different book, because the Thrive Planner is actually about plans, setting goals, monthly goals and plans. Here, after journaling, you can write some notes here. Just take some notes down and just write notes so that it will help you. I really believe that when you want to set goals, it's good to pray and journal and then start setting your goals. And then this is a vision board where you can put pictures that really represent the kind of mindset you want to have, the health you want, relationships, interior life, virtues, and passion, how you want to follow your passion and live out your God-given mission. And there's a quote here that says that faith is to believe what you do not see, and the reward of faith is to see what you believe. And that's by St. Augustine. So when people talk about like vision boards and just looking at what you want for yourself, we know that having that faith that you can get this thing by praying about it, by working on it and setting goals. Yeah. And then here you set goals around everything you've put in the pictures, because it's all about taking action. And these are virtues of Our Lady for every day of the month. In the Catholic Womanhood group on WhatsApp, we share the virtue of Our Lady every month and just like reflect on it. So here in the planner, there's a section where there's a virtue of Our Lady for every month that you can reflect on, and there are lovely quotes as well. And then here we have the theme the church is focusing on for different times of the year as well. And then you have your ideal day. This is a coaching tool that people use to really just envision how they would love their ideal day to look like. And then you have the Thrive Tracker. This is where you can track yourself on how you're doing with your Thrive. So how are you doing with your thoughts, health, relationships, interior life, virtues, and education? So every day you can give yourself a score. So what I do with mine, I give myself a score on every part. Then I come up with an average, and then I write the average here. So for example, for me, I score myself 1 to 5 on each side. So I might say thoughts 1 or health 5. Relationship today was 4. Interior life, did all my prayers. I tried to do my best. Maybe 4. Virtues 4. Just put everything, score everything, and then the average of everything. Then I put it down here just so that I can track how I am doing with Thrive. And and then when I see that the numbers are going really low, then it helps me kind of track what happened. And then I can also get some help if I need help, or I can actually find out the kind of things that give me a low Thrive score. Then a monthly planner. Every month you plan, you set your goals here. You write your major goal for the month. You write why it's important to you, what motivates you to achieve that goal, start date, deadline, reward, obstacles to overcome, resources, big steps, little steps, notes. So you do this every month, and it is really very helpful to help you focus on your goals, because I believe that, faith without works is dead, as St. James said. So we have to always have goals for ourselves, know where we're going. And of course, we pray about it, we trust God. And he also wants us to do things as well, to take action. So as St. Augustine says, he says, without God we cannot. Without us, God will not. So we have to take action. So every month there are goals. So this is really about goals, setting wholesome, meaningful goals that are in line with your God-given mission, using your God-given gifts. That's what this is all about. You can have a separate book where you can write down how you feel, you can write down thoughts, you can journal, but this is all about goals, goals, goals. And at the end of the year, if you actually focus on the virtue of the month, the theme the church is focusing on every month, actually try to track your thrive, you would have an amazing year. So it's undated so that you can start at any time of the year. And then we all at the back there are inspiring quotes from the saints. Joy is prayer, joy is strength, joy is love. Just say quotes to keep you going. And then at the back a bit more about the work I do and how we can work together. And there you go. That's the Thrive Planner. And also you can order some inspiring bookmarks. So this one is If God Be For Us, Who Is Against Us? This one is For the Rest, Brethren, whatsoever things are true. The quote in the front. We cannot all do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Rejoice in the Lord always. I say rejoice. I am not afraid. I was born to do this. So you can also order inspiring bookmarks for your planner. So this is my Thrive Planner. This is how I use it. I wrote my name at the front. Like for me, I just love this Thrive Planner. Like journal prompts. I've been writing a lot. I've been tracking my Thrive. So for example, look here, I got 4, and then I'm able to just see, okay, where am I? How am I thriving? And you can see how I'm using the bookmarks as well. And I have the bookmarks all over my planner at different pages. I put pictures as well of what I want for the year as well in my vision board section. I just cut out pictures from the newspaper really, but of course you can print out pictures. I have a big vision board that I did for us in the house, and then I have my vision board here, and I also have one on my phone, a digital one. So it just keeps me inspired and keeps me going. So order your Thrive Planner today. Tell somebody about it. It's undated, so you can start at any time of the year. So live, love, thrive.